Hey everyone, ChaosGiga here. I wanted to start the video off with showing you exactly what all I've done since the house build, but basically we got beds in every place. There's always a bed in here already. Oh, I don't even know why I came in here first. Let's go out this door. So over by the field, I placed a bed there. Basically what I'm going to do is place trap doors on the sides of the bed, so that way I can only enter and exit. Well, I can only exit the bed from one side, which would be this side, right? So, yeah. So it kind of looks like they'll kind of look like a couch or whatever, or a bench. So it makes it look a little bit better, I guess. So it looks like it belongs. I placed a bed in every single room in the mansion, and oh, by the way, placed that. So I started placing item frames on all the storage chests, so that way everybody that comes in the server will know exactly what they're for. So now we got all of these chests are organized. It looks so much better. I feel so much better because it feels like I've got some organization in here and it's not so crazy. In my house, I really do not care about the chest in it. If they get too crazy, that's fine. That's my house. I can just store all the extra crap there that I don't have any like mass storage chests for, because I won't have mass storage for those items anyway, because I won't hold on to those items forever. So like spider thread or the spider web stuff, and seaweed. Kelp, that's what it's called, not seaweed, kelp. Stuff like that. I just store that over there until I either turn it into like something or whatever. But we got crossbows, bows, so this is where the enchanted bows will go until we get too many, and then we'll just have to do something with them, either turn them into experience and regular bows. Of course, we got chest for all the iron type items, because we got an iron farm, and probably just going to turn it into iron stuff and just use iron stuff, so that way I don't have to waste my diamond stuff too much. And we got plenty of books to use, so that'll give me something to do with my experience and something for everyone to do with their experience. So I'm gonna have this chest full of milk buckets, because why not? We got iron out the wazoo, and milk buckets will be great. It'd be great just to have a milk bucket on you, or if we get a honey farm out here, which I'm planning on doing in the future as well, is placing another honey farm out in this area. Probably, it might be over there. It's probably going to be on the other side of the river, just because I don't have that much space left over here. And I want to keep this empty space next to my barn, because that is a perfect allotment of 32 blocks if I go too wide, right in between all those torches, for block placement, so I can place down like my redstone blocks that I farm with my silk touch pickaxe, and then bring them up here and farm them with my fortune 3 pickaxe in the safety of this walled in area. So I want to keep that there. So I'll have to figure out where I want to put a honey farm at. I might even just expand the wall out to his dock there and then put it in there somewhere. But I got to figure out how to get the bees over here without getting them angry at me. Well, the last time I was able to do it, I had to kill the bees that were in the beehive that I'd farmed, because before the update, supposedly the updates fixed this, but I tried it on my brother's world and it didn't work. They were still getting angry when you'd farm the beehive or whatever, so I don't understand what I'm going to do yet for that, but I'll figure that out as we go. But right now I want to focus on the tree farm. This area is going to be getting a lot more of these chests, and they'll have item frames on the sides of them too, for the dyes, because I'm going to have a whole bunch of chests in here with the different colored dyes for the wool. And these chests are pretty much full on the bottom already, so I think we're starting on this one. Nope, haven't yet, because we haven't filled the bottom hopper. Nope, so we're going to fill that bottom hopper first. But yeah, bottom chest on all 4 of these is already full. They've already almost gone through all the health on the shears, so whenever that happens, so I'm gonna have to make 10 more shears. It looks like that won't be too bad, too hard. Iron farm, gotta love that iron farm. Iron farm makes the iron just fast enough for me, and I need to fill these up too, so they're not looking like empty. So now I got I went and farmed at the a couple of the villages. Plus, there was a couple of these on the ships too, if you remember right, in the in cities video that I did. I got those two. I went ahead and went back and got those two, and then I went and actually I think I already had this one. Maybe I already had all three of these. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I know I farmed the two from the in cities. I might have kept them in storage somewhere at my house or something, but I got this finished finally. So now we got a maxed out enchanting table here as well. Let's go to the second floor. So we got our sheep over there, all the furnaces. I still have no idea what I'm going to put in this area. I might do something in here. I'm not sure yet though. This might be a place to just store extra potions. And then up here is just going to be the sheep. The sheep just get to be up here. But I got all the furnaces that you could ever want. We'll never run out of anvils. I went ahead and used like a whole bunch of the steel from that iron farm, or the iron, and made a whole stack of anvils. Because why not? Because I'm just getting way too much iron to deal with. I think it's already almost full again. As a matter of fact, let's go over and check that real quick before we get started on this tree farm. Tree farm is going to be very, very simple. While I'm thinking about it, guys, it's going to be just a simple 12 by 12 spread. So I'll just level that land out over there when we get over there. Yeah, we're getting filled up again. It's not taking it very long. As long as I'm here, it's working. So I mean, I've already emptied it like 3 times and turned most of the iron into iron blocks. This last time I just turned iron into things I needed, like shears and stuff like that. So yeah. But basically what I need to do is just go ahead and use this. I pulled out one of the diamond shovels that I got from the in cities. It's got Unbreaking 3 on it. Don't really need efficiency, just something that'll last for a while. So let's go out here. So basically I'm going to level this out for a 12 by 12 build, and have a minecart set up underneath of it with a hopper in it, so it will suck the saplings down through the top layer, and that's why I'm gone, because I'll be farming. What the tree farm is based around is we're gonna have 4 tiles of dirt in the center of a 12 by 12 area, and that's so I can place 4 saplings all in the center. Just use bone meal on it a few times until it grows into a ginormous tree. And that's going to give me almost a full stack of wood if I remember right. It's pretty close. But you have to basically just farm it on the way up. And then work your way around. And then once you get to the top, just farm them down. It's a lot easier than you think it is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video right here. I'll go ahead and start terraforming this out. And get an idea of where I'm going to put the minecart system. As a matter of fact, I gotta look up exactly how I set that up on my other world. But this is a very, very easy setup for like, you could even do this in like early on in the game instead of like late in the game. But yeah, the more expensive one that I had built, it takes so much bone meal that it's ridiculous. So like, it's semi-automatic. It's got a it's not a dropper. What is it? It's the other one that spits stuff out. I can't remember what it is. Maybe it is a dropper. Anyway, it spits out the bone meal like automatically for you on the all you got to do is plant the sapling, and once it grows the tree, it has pistons that push the trees forward into a line of like 12. And then you push that forward as it gets to the length of like 10 or something like that. So I'd have to show it to you sometime. It's in my creative world. It's actually really nice, but it's just too expensive for like if you don't have a really good bone meal farm set up. And I don't really have a good bone meal farm set up right now, so we're not going to worry about that. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to get this all terraformed, and I'll get all the stuff that I need to do the things with. I also got to figure out what I want the ground floor to be out of. I think I want to make it out of stone brick. Just because why not? This is like a medieval area kind of, or it's getting ready to be. But anyway, I'll cut the video and I'll come back whenever I got that terraformed. Alright, so just a little update here. I'm having to dig out a 12 by 12 section, so this 12 long that way, 12 long that way. I'm going to have to dig it 3 blocks down because I want to replace the block down here that the track is going to sit on. I want it to be stone bricks for the track. I'm going to use diorite for the section surrounding the dirt section. And by the way, I just had a pillager encampment come from that direction again, so eventually when we got time we are going to go exploring that direction because I have a feeling there is a pillager tower very, very near this village that we've made. So because every single like 2 to 3 in-game days I have another pillager and troop coming from that direction all the time. So I'm going to continue doing some terraforming here, and once I'm done placing in the brick and the track, I will come back and I will show you how it's set up along with the hopper and chest setup for. And basically I'm just building this minecart system for underneath of the dirt section so that I can be lazy and just walk away after I've already farmed the tree, let the leaves fall to the ground, or the saplings if you will, or whatever is dropping from the leaves as they fall to the ground without the wood there, be picked up by the minecart while I'm not out here. So I can go do whatever I need to do with the wood I just farmed, and then come back out here and see exactly what all is left, or just come back later and gather up all the saplings that it's dropped off in my chest and replant again and go from there. But like I said, I'll come back whenever I've got all that laid out. So okay, so we're finally done with the terraforming portion. I dug out a couple extra spots here because well, actually I'm gonna have to dig that down a little bit further because the hopper and the chest will have to go here. Yeah, so that's where it's gonna drop off its stuff, the stuff that it picks up. So yeah, so the hopper will be here, the chest will be here. So let's dig that out real quick a little bit further. There we go. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this is what the floor that the track is going to be laying on is going to look like. So it looks a little bit nicer. So I'll go ahead and lay out the track. I'm going to lay redstone torches underneath each one of the power rails. So I'll have to dig down for some of the dirt there eventually anyway. So, but I'll come back whenever I've got the track laid down. And I'll show you on the track. I'll show you at some point on the track. Actually, let's just go ahead and sleep real quick, and then I'll show you on the track. So this will be the last. No, this will be the first section. So this will be the last section where it bounces off the wall, basically. So I need to place a block there and another solid block like that, so that way it'll bounce off of that block. Eventually I'm going to have this fenced in too, so I'll work on the fence once I'm done building this area up to how I want it. But anyway, so basically what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, just gonna have to dig up this block here. So and now I have to swap over to a redstone torch, place that underneath, and then put that block back that I just dug up. So place it on top like that, and then the powered rail will be on top of that. But that's how I'm going to do every single powered rail. I have a redstone torch just right underneath of it. As a matter of fact, I need to cover that up. But anyway, I'll work on this, and then once I got it done, I'll come back. This is just so you guys can verify that I am not kidding. You hear the grunts? That's them right outside in the corner. They've sent another troop out again, so I am going to go kill them once again. I got my bucket of milk at the ready. By the way, I leveled this out too, so it's a little bit easier to get over here to this tree farm. But I can't believe how many times they come over here. It's like every 2 to 3 in-game days. And then they'll be right here in this corner. It's always 6 people. And they shoot each other too. Is there still one? Oh yeah, there is still one alive. Alright, but now you guys know exactly what I have to go through every single 2 to 3 in-game days. My guy is probably caked in arrows too right now. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I took an arrow. To the back of the knee. 2 to the head. Yeah, I'm alright. It's just a flesh wound. Anyway, let's crack back on with the build. I'll show you how far I've gotten so far. So far I've laid some of the track down. Let's not forget to do this either. Get rid of that. I'm almost to the part here. I'm getting ready to put the chest in, put the hopper into it, and put a power track over it with a lever right here. Yeah, and then this wall, I'm going to have more room than it looks to walk around this thing because I'm obviously just going to terraform this a little bit more and build the wall around it so it's more protected with inside here, so I don't have to worry about those guys like always. That's one of the reasons why I put this wall up, so I can leave my character on and let him just AFK fish while I'm asleep or something, you know? So anyway, I'll come back when I've got this all finished. Okay, so I've finally got the track finished, and I put a couple of rows of the diorite down, but I already tested out the cart, but I'm going to test it out so you guys can see. You just turn this lever on to launch the cart, and then you can turn it off so when it comes back it'll stop here. I got 2 power tracks at the end to make sure it bounces off the wall piece that I placed down there. I had to switch it to where it was on that side instead of over here, because I wasn't very good at calculating exactly how far or where it needed to make the turns at from the beginning. I should have started from the beginning and made my way this way, but I didn't have the chest and the hopper on me at the time. As you can see, it bounces right off the wall, it's going around, and it's working perfectly fine. So, and literally I've just turned this on and leave it going until I came back for the saplings, or just came back to check and make sure that everything had been picked up. So basically all it's left to do is to cap all this off with this diorite and put the 4 dirt in the center, which I gotta figure out where the center's at, which I'll do that when I have time. And then I'm gonna move this bed up here and get the wall taken around here. So I'll come back when I've got the diorite done and show you exactly where the dirt had to go, or what it looks like with the dirt there, and get started on building the wall back around it after that. So I'll catch you in a few. Alright, so we got it all filled in. Diorite's filled in, and then we got the 4 squares in the middle. So basically the way to tell where you need to put the 4 blocks is you got 5 diorite on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically if you just go around it in a like squared circle, you'll eventually get to what you need. So makes it super easy. But basically what you do is you plant 4 saplings here, and I will actually show how this works. But I wanted to grab a stack of my saplings real quick, just so I can have it out here and available for me to farm. And we'll make sure that the minecart's going to work. So I'll be right back when I get the stack of saplings. Okay, I'm back. So, first things first, I went ahead and finished everything because I just didn't feel like leaving it looking the way it was, and you guys not knowing exactly how I enclosed it. So this is the new wall. I took the door out from over here because obviously the wall expands around it, and I didn't put a doorway on the back side because I figure we're going to walk around and just explore that direction anyway for the yeah, the pillagers basically. Gonna sleep real quick. I'm gonna make sure I got enough light. I think I do. I don't think anything will spawn out here. If they do, it's okay. I think we can handle it. So basically all I have is oak trees, so I can't really show you the best way to utilize this farm, but if you have spruce or jungle trees, you can get them to go super high, and you can make up to, I think it's like 80 some blocks of wood. I think it's 80 something. I know it's like almost a stack and a half. It's almost a stack and a half. But basically what I have is only oak trees, so I don't get to do that right now. So let's test out the system real quick. I want to make sure that it's able to pick up some tree saplings. So let's just throw a few of them out there in random spots. And I put trapdoors here to prevent me from falling down in the hole down there with the chest, which really shouldn't be a big deal. I should be able to jump back up, but it's just for aesthetics, I guess, really. So as you can see, it's picking them up. And I put staircases around this just to make this look a little bit better. I got an extra chest here, double chest, in case we get too many saplings, because you will farm a lot of saplings out of here. Of course, we got a table here in case we want to turn our wood into anything out here. And then we got a door that goes straight through the mansion, so we can come straight through the mansion out to here instead of walking outside if we want to avoid walking outside, excuse me. So yeah. We have our saplings. Let's close that back up. So I'll go ahead and show you exactly what we do. This is going to kind of be lame because on a spruce, if you do 4 of them, you only have to bone meal the one tree in one corner, and the rest will grow with it at the same time. It could take anywhere from 2 to 12, and sometimes, at random, sometimes it just takes like almost 2 stacks of bone meal just to grow the tree that tall. I have no idea why it was doing that before. I haven't had that issue lately, ever since like the 1.15 update, but so you see with the oak trees, they will not go that high. And obviously I'm out of bone meal now, so I should have grabbed some more bone meal. But anyway, it'll be, my oak trees will only get about this tall when they're that close together. So I'm going to go grab some more bone meal to finish off these 3 trees. But basically what you would do is you want to have spruce or jungle saplings, which eventually we're going to travel out and see if we can't find a whole bunch of those types of trees. Oh, it looks like the other ones are going to go ahead and grow. Okay, well that's good. But that's the tree farm. It's finished. So basically what I do is usually just punch my way through to the... Okay, mouse, come on. Punch my way through to the wood. And I'll just go ahead and farm the wood out. And let the leaves just fall down. That's with the bigger trees. Of course, this is the oak trees, so I'm basically just going to farm the whole thing myself with my own axe. Until I can get spruce saplings and or jungle saplings, I should say. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We've basically done my house, finally, and a tree farm. I think we'll just be adventuring for a little while here before too long, just to try to find... I want to try to find a mesa biome. I also want to go out this direction and try to get something set up for, like a building set up for future industrial area, which you'll understand more about that when I start building it. But hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.